Someday. No, someday we'll like to start streaming. YouTube switching over, hopefully. And I'm just going to assume that it did and say... Yes? Okay, we did it. Yay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. The stream here where we hang out and talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, the mobile game, and have fun doing it in the process. I am your host, Ranger J1999. That lump of crap over there is Grim the Mechanic.
How's it going?
And yeah, so welcome to the show. It's pretty simple. We're just here to hang out with you guys for a little bit, go over some stuff in Galaxy Heroes, have some fun while we do it. We'll do our traditional stuff that we normally do. I will suffer through mod depression. And then really nothing else going on in the game. We are still in limbo, waiting to see with bated breath and see if they're going to drop the rest of the requirements for Jedi Luke today. It's been 2 weeks, so I'm hoping in 2 weeks. I'm waiting to see if they put out the information today. We've got the big Wednesday night show coming up tonight. We've got a lot of great guests coming on there. So far, there's going to be Mort, Jigabachi, and Ando. They're going to be our guests tonight on the Wednesday show. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then, yeah, so a lot of fun stuff, you guys. We're in the middle of our tween GACs. I hope everybody's TW went well. There's not much else going on in the game. We're just waiting to see what is going to transpire next. But if you're new to the show, that's kind of what we do. I'll start with the mod suppression. We'll just do it a Q&A day where we just answer your questions, things of that nature, and have some fun. In the chat, say hi to everybody. Give your greeting. We like to shout out everybody and call out your name and say thank you for being here. Also, hit the thumbs up, comment, subscribe. All that stuff's important. Make sure you hit the thumbs up while we're live and watch it later. Hit the thumbs up. It really does matter. It helps get our content out there in the YouTube algorithms, kind of what they look at. View time, and I can't put it out any other way. So, yeah. So we get the big one. Wednesday night stream. Going to be an awesome stream. I'm hoping we get some information so we can really cover it with those guys. And it'll be a lot of fun. Oh, goodness gracious. I am on day 4 of my fast. I'm drinking tons of water. I haven't had anything solid to eat. And I'm working out like a madman, so I will do that as soon as I get done.
Same here, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I've lost a lot of weight since I started doing this one, man. Whew, it's nice.
Yep.
Like I'm not tiring out as quickly as I used to.
Yeah, once you get used to working out, then you don't, once you get past the initial soreness and stiffness, then yeah. So as soon as I get done here, I always go and start working out and get my walk in, do all that stuff, get my walk run in, try to jog and then walk because my right ankle's not in the best shape.
The other thing I started doing was I started meditating. That helps a lot, dude.
You can, yeah. I've been a big fan of meditation once in a while, but I learned to kind of do it like off and on, like spot on meditation. So as well, just close your eyes and relax and learn how to relieve stress. It helps a ton. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all the news and else. Did I miss anything, Graham? I don't know. I'm just
I don't
here.
think so. It's been pretty slow. I mean, really.
Yeah, it's kind of like
you think about, it's like all other than getting ready for the, yay, more characters we need to farm, yay.
Yeah. All right, let's go do some mod depression. Yep, it's that time of day, folks. Where Ranger J, being the crack addict dumbass that he is going to go try to roll mods on the stream, and 99% of the time it goes horribly wrong, and I mean horribly wrong, because I have a ton of fantastic mods. Just rolled one the other day offline. But it happens offline. When I try to roll mods on stream, I'm a glutton for punishment. I keep going in and doing it again and again and again.
It is inevitable, Ranger.
So,
and to be honest, 99% is actually pretty optimistic.
Yeah.
It's closer to 99.99999%.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, I think what I'm going to do is, I'm looking at the mods now. 8, what are these? These are all that nest. That really sucks. These are all 11s. That's an 11. That's an 11. It's not bad. I mean, if I get a big hit, 17, 18, and I'm not going to waste mods in those or materials yet. It's a 10. What are you? 8. Why am I keeping you? Well, because I don't have a lot of good offensive mods. Well, I've already put them on. You know what? Let's go get some more mods. We haven't done that in a while. Let's go see what we can get out of the store. So let's go. Let's go more offense. We need more offense anyway, so let's do it. And then we can do some slicing afterwards. See if I send this. It's only 16. We want to get the full max thingy. All right, here we go. Aha! 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 Ha! 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 All right, here we go. Big pull, big pull. Oh, we got a gold, but it's probably not gonna have any good stats on it because I never get good stats on it. Let me look. No, no speed. Okay, great. It's not even. It's protection with not even protecting secondary. Ugh. Freud was right. All right, here we go.
Yeah, not amused.
Not at all. All right, back into the lion's den we go. All right. Oh Jesus. Things I do to myself to entertain you folks. Okie dokie. We don't want to sort by speed. That one's crap. We already know. Did we get any purple? We did not get anyone purple. Well, let me sell the crap that I'm not going to do. 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Another 4. God damn! I pulled 20 mods. 6 of them were 4 dot or less. God, they need to get that crap out of there.
Meanwhile, Freeman's over there going,
Well, no, Houston, they're going, those are great mods. You should use those. Like, no, I shouldn't. All right, let's do some rolling here. Let's see what we can get. Think anything good? We didn't get any blue ones either. Wow, that was a shitty pull.
I think you can get 20s on 4 dots. 20 speeds on 4 dot mods.
I'm not wasting.
Why would you want 4
Why would you
mods,
waste
really?
any time doing that? All right, here we go. We're gonna go first. Green. He's got a plus. He's got speed 4 on it already. Let's see what we get. And all right, it didn't hit, but we could still technically get a 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 mark of the beast, and it could do something for us. So we'll keep that one. Let's upgrade this one to 9. 9. And see if we get any speed. No, but we got defense, Grim. That's that's good. Great. Next one, Green, is a speed 3. Come on, hit speed.
I don't know.
Again.
Here pretty soon you might have to change your name to Ranger D in 1999.
Oh, this is protection though. This is. I'm going to see if I can get a hit on that one.
Too much defense.
Oh, I forgot, Grim. I forgot.
Spinning wheel of death.
Yeah, let's.
Bum 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 bum.
I have done this myself, Anakin. Keep getting your greetings in. Get your questions in, too. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say that. If you have questions, guys, we will take up your questions today. If you're new to the show and don't know how that works, put your question into the chat, but make sure you put the word question in front of your actual statement. And that's how we use Nightbot to scoop that up. We need the qualifying word as the filter, and that's how we do it. So go ahead and get your questions in as well. And we'll get to that here.
Yes, put question in front of your question so we know that your question is a question.
That's science. Okay, back into the realm of stupidity we go. All right. Well, so far this has not turned out to be pretty good, Finn. Grim. Oh boy.
I blame Finn.
Finn sucks. Okay, that was a denied. Next one. Now this is a cross protection. I'd love to get a 5-speed hit on this. Well, what was I expecting?
Yeah, I got a bunch of really nice mod pulls this morning and went to go roll them all, and yeah,
Well,
all of them didn't roll.
yeah, Freud was right. All right, we're continuing on. Yep, nothing is hitting speed now. Ooh, we're 0 for 4 in the grays. 0 for 5. Oh my god. Oh, this could be just.
I mean, on a positive note, I'm going to be, gear 13 in Supreme Leader Kylo in the next couple of days.
Hey, that's nice.
Yay!
Wow, that one gray is going to hit. Watch it be the arrow. No. None of them hit.
One of those days, man.
Man, that is brutal, man. Yeah, dang. Well, that was delicious. And full of vitamins and minerals. Well, let's select them all.
No speed for you!
6-month ban. Damn. I mean, I fought the law and the law won. God, do I have anything I can slice here? Jesus. Well, let's sort by speed and see if there's any. There's a couple greens I wanted to see if they hit, so let's go do those. Man, oh man. So you're a speed 7. Okay. Well, let's give it a slice. Let's give it the old tug. Get some materials. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, we have enough for one. We'll do more slicing tomorrow, but alright, let's see, Graham. Let's see if we can get a big 6 pull here and no. Just no. Just see what happened was we didn't hit anything today. I mean, sweet Jesus and baby Jesus. This was a brutal day, man. Depression. Alright, we're
with
past
RSG.
By Calvin Klein. All right. Well, that was creamy. Oh, God. Oh, my Lord in heaven. That was just ugly. Oogly. Oh, the 3 Falcon Fleet. We'll do the home one thing. While we're saying hi to all the skewers. Let's say hi to all the boys and girls. Doc Rabbit says morning skewers.
That'll make it. That'll brighten
That
your day.
helps. Yeah, after getting your ass kicked. Nothing saying hi to all the friends and people out there that were watching you get your ass kicked. So Doc Rabbit says morning skewers, morning Doc. Yeah, P says hey RSG peeps. He's singing. He's got no banking from the dog, no smog. Mama cooked a breakfast with no hog. Arena climb is done. TW's won. I gotta say today was a good day. And then he whipped out his pickles.
Well, at least it was a good day for one person.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, and pickles for everyone, and of course a donut with sprinkles for Ouchie. And he says, I got my JKL to Relic 7. Word.
Nice, congrats, man.
Mm-hmm. Foreigner's here. He says, hello there, skewers. Hello, Foreigner. Let's see here. Yuta says, happy hump day, everyone. Hope everyone is safe and well. Well, glad to have you here, Yuta. Fedichico says, morning. Good morning, Fedichico. Master Ugwe says, hello, skewers from a semi-lockdown UK. Hump those pickles and caress those Wookiees. Well, you could caress your pickles and then hump those Wookiees. You could and those are interchangeable. Let's see here, but glad to have you here, my friend. Jason Hommel says, happy hump day. He's got the emojis going. Very nicely done, sir. Foreigner says, General Grim Obi. No, when I think of Grim, I always think of Grimlock from the Transformers. Grimlock.
That's
Optimus.
Grimlock is one of the names that I use a lot as well. I loved Grimlock, the original Grimlock.
I love Grimlock. Let's see
Generation
here.
1.
Mm-hmm. You just says, Grim, how is everything going for you? I think you said pretty much good right now, right? You answered that earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, very good. Nightmare says, what up, Ranger and Grim? Whipped out his pickles. Pickles for everyone. Very nicely done, sir. Lord Megatron says, good morning, everyone. Happy hump day from him and all the Decepticons. Let's see. We'll get your question here in a second. What else? Center 3 says, happy Taco Hump Day Part 2. Well, that's not right, but thank you for the green anyway. The pimp himself, Thing Kyrell, the 4th Okage says, what's up, Ranger? What's going on, player? Commander Skywalker says, hi, everybody. Hey there, Commander Skywalker. Let's see here. Rob Silver, Hi Ho Silver says, good morning, RSG. More questions. The Nathan H says, hello there. And he says, Scooters, Pickle Time, and Hump Day. Yep, all those combined together when our powers combined. Captain Planet, he's our hero. All right. Okay, good. Okay. All right, so we did that. Let's get into some questions. Let me go turn that into shard currency. That's always nice to do. Let's see. I've got 200 furnaces. But you can never have enough furnaces, Graham. I'm going to get more. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get more furnaces. Oh, yeah, give me those furnaces.
Well, one thing I have noticed is a lot more of the newer characters have been requiring more and more of those. Like, there's several of them that require at least 2.
Yeah, try when you go for when you do Kylo Ren. Don't worry, you need like 900 of those mother effers, and it's not a pleasant experience. It's just not. It's bad. It's bad. Okay, it's bad. It's real bad. Here's Scissor Bay. Alright, Galactic War. Alright, let's get some Galactic War, then I'm going to get Nightbot going here. I'm going to hopefully get Nightbot going here.
Oh, what's up, Skywalker Vader?
Hey, it's our Canadian representation of the skewers up there in Canada, eh? Good Canadian whiskey and stuff, eh? That's pretty good, eh? Oh, they're going to really make me sign in all the way. Okay, Nightbot's being a pain in the ass.
Been hanging out too much with Finn.
I know, that's not conducive to your health. For he is a mighty troll that will ruin your life. Alright. Alright, so we got that going. Cool. Alright, go. We were running Mon Mothma, but we'll run that again. What team have I not run in a while? I don't think of who I haven't run in a while. You know, let's do some Jedi Luke action today. I don't think we've shown enough.
Kick some ass.
Yeah, we haven't done enough Lukey.
Do Attack of the Clones, Luke. Do all the Lukes on one team.
No. I did that the other day. I did that all Lukes and Leia's, and so we've already done that one here recently. It's not a bad suggestion, but I've already done it here recently, so I just want to do something that we hadn't done. So we'll go Revan with Luke, and you know,
or the Laugh It Up Fuzzball team, all Wookiees.
Yeah, we did that too. Scribe has been suggesting those, so I did those already. All right, question from Master Oogway: can a 6-star Malevolence ever beat a 7-star Negotiator?
Yeah, it can with the right ships.
Yeah, as far as I know, it can. I mean, one, you're playing the AI. The AI is pretty dumb. But yeah, it can be done. Absolutely. I don't see why not. Because when you're controlling malevolence, you're targeting certain things that the AI won't, and yeah, you should be fine. What else? 3 question. What else do you think they'll announce today? Asking what the final set of characters we need for Galactic Legends, as they've been quiet. Too quiet lately. It is quiet on the home front, dear Graham. Waiting for bated breath on these requirements, but they're not saying anything. I think they're playing something epic.
Well, it might be that they're getting ready to drop some new characters on us for each. So,
well,
you know, characters that aren't that might have already been in the game, but we've been asking for them for a while.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm wanting to get the information so I can start making my plans and making my move. I'm going for Jedi Master Luke, you know, so as soon as I get the information, then we're going to lock everything in and you know, hopefully we get like an announcement of when the event's coming. If not, then at least the characters, so we can then know what, you know, on both sides. Because I know some people are going for Palpatine because they're not even close to Luke. But since they went for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, or maybe they work more on dark side, they're a lot closer on their Emperor Palpatine, which is a lot more. The characters on the dark side are a lot easier to deal with and get. They're more worthless, some of them, but at least, you know, for some people that are not even close.
Yeah, like Royal Guard seriously needs a rework. Well, hopefully he'll get it here soon. Hopefully,
chilly.
Yeah,
but I don't know if they're going to announce anything other than Galactic Legends. I don't think we're going to get anything more information outside of that. I think the Galactic Legends, maybe something about Galactic Challenges. Some stuff there. You know what they're working on there. I don't know. So I'm going to be watching the forums like a goddamn hawk today. I'd be really surprised if we don't get anything today. But yeah, you never know. They could wait till tomorrow, Friday. But the other ones came on Wednesday, so I'm thinking
it's entirely possible they might be pushed back on stuff, because I mean everybody's stuck at home working from home, you know, so their productivity has taken a hit. Everyone's productivity has taken a hit.
We'll see.
Of this, so.
We'll see. Nightmare question: with a new raid potentially dropping in the next couple of months for the 5-year anniversary of the game, who do you suspect will be the raid tuned ship for the rewards? Will mods 3.0 mats be there? I don't know. So if you guys have not heard the rumor that for the anniversary, coming up in November, they're going to launch another raid that's going to require ships. We don't know what type of raid it's going to be. We just know it may require ships. Again, this is all speculation, and we do not know who the character is going to be that's going to be a part of that. So, I don't know. It depends on what the theme is of the raid. I have not seen any of it, so I can't even speculate without even knowing what, like, if I had, and then even then I'd be like, let's say it was a Death Star raid. I don't know who they're going to make as the reward.
Well, I mean, it would be logical if it was a ship-based raid for the rewards to possibly be ships, maybe like Red 5.
We're assuming if it's a ship, we're assuming that it's going to be a ship raid. From what I've been told, ships are a part of it. But
we have a new member. Welcome to the Spirit Nation, Gino.
Gino just sponsored the channel. Well, hello, Gino. Buongiorno. Thank you, Gino. You've made a wise choice, my friend. You've done a good job. Welcome to the family. All right. But yeah, boy, I don't know. There's so many different ways they can go with this raid, man, and what the rewards are going to be. If I was to speculate, though, I don't think Red 5 would be the reward. I think they're going to try to make money off the Red 5 ship, right? So, you know, that's an iconic ship from Star Wars. So I think they're going to try to make some money off that. But then again, where do they go from there? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a ship. I think it's going to be a character. It's been characters in the past. I think they're going to incorporate ships into the fight, which will be the first time ever. And I think you're going to need a lot of your ships, and so it's going to force people to scramble to try to get ships for the raid, right? You'll need certain requirements. I'm thinking Battle of Endor. This is what I'm thinking, Grim. I'm thinking that the trench run, you know, the run for the Death Star 2 is where the theme is, and then you do battles on Endor and stuff like that for the raid. I don't know. Just my speculation. They could go a different route. It may not even be anything related. It could be from episode 8. I don't know, where they, you know, the beginning they have the fight on the ships, and then you end up on Crate trying to hold off the walkers or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I've not seen anything. I'm not other than heard that there's a possible raid coming. So
the trench run would be pretty cool, where you have to fight Vader and 2 TIE fighters. That would be pretty cool.
Hey, Ghost Strike, he popped in. Lord Helmet has popped in. It says Lord Helmet has arrived. Anybody else? We had Skywalker Vader here. Our good friend, our Canadian friend, representing the Skewed Nation, says, good afternoon, everyone. Mod depression is the true meaning of insanity. Sure is, eh? And we got Gino. Okay, we got Gino. We said hello there. Hello there. I think that's everybody right now. Doing questions. Get your questions in, guys. And I'm just running the Lukey squad in GW. I know, it'll be interesting to see. Maybe they give us a little taste of that. I mean, November is right around the corner, so. But I think we're going to get mainly Galactic Legend stuff. I think it's going to be the primary focus for any release notes or information, either today or tomorrow or whatnot. And I guarantee you, whether it's today or tomorrow, or whenever they do, we will go live and discuss it, because this will be the final pieces, and we can look at a final overall understanding of like what you're going to need for each one, and make some observations and things like that. Master Uguay, question, slightly off track. Ferris Bueller or St. Elmo's Fire? Ferris Bueller's Day Off, without a doubt. I love that movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I love St. Elmo's Fire too, but
it has one of my favorite cars in it, the Ferrari, man. That Ferrari is so beautiful. Pornography on 4 wheels.
I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's such a good movie. Let's see. Let me get the battle going again. Let's see. Nightmare question: would you rather suffer through mod depression or sim ally points for an hour?
That's easy. Sim ally points.
I know.
Hey, Ouchie.
Mods are important, Ouchie.
Yeah, but it's mod depression, so you're not getting anything good with mod depression. At least with ally points, you're getting like a Poggle shard.
You hope, right? You could get hosed on that too. You can get nothing but like gear level 1 gear or something the whole time.
You need that for scrap, so
That's
it's win-win.
That's true. Look, everybody, it's Ouchie Dumpling, the pickle hitter herself. Make sure you get the donuts to the Ouchie Likes Donuts Foundation.
Donuts!
Krispy Kreme donuts, if you would, please. Fresh, right out of the oven.
Actually, I'll take duck donuts.
Duck donuts, all right. We want duck donuts then, not Krispy Kremes. Nathan H. question, what is your favorite line spoken by the Joker? Oh, there's so many. You've got a little fight in you. I like that. Of course, there's the Jack Nicklaus ones.
Yeah.
Those are... Mind of a man makes the mookie. So great. So
This
great.
town needs an
I'd have to say,
I know, right?
my favorite one was The Dark Knight with the scars. Quote, "I know how I got these scars."
Why so serious? Yeah, both those are so iconic roles. There's this, and they're so different. But Jack Nicklaus's Joker is great too.
There is a quote that isn't an actual line, but when he's walking towards the school bus after the hospital and he pushes the button.
I know, it's like, that actually really happened too, and then he was that they just shot it that way, and Heath Ledger just played it like that, like like Joker would. It was so, the Joker
that was
and
such
the Dark
a good
Knight.
scene.
It's so unbelievably good the way he did that. Just unbelievable. But I mean, if you want laughs, I mean the Jack Nicklaus 1989 Batman has some incredibly funny lines in that too.
Oh yeah, too.
I mean,
Jack Nicklaus did a really good job as Joker as well.
Look at us, Beauty and the Beast.
Well, isn't Jack Nicholson?
And everybody else calls you Beast, I'll rip their lungs out.
Jack Nicklaus is like a golfer, I think.
Sorry.
What did I say?
I'm trying to do my arena climb right now. So I got
I'm just being fussy.
My attention span is split right now. So
We know who you're talking about. I'm just being fussy.
Let's see. Nathan H. question, if you could only save Julie or Finn, which would you choose? Oh, Julie. I'm saving Julie. I'm not saving Finn. No way. Finn's got to go. You ever heard the old adage? Ouchie, women and children first? I guess that doesn't apply to Ouchie.
They are one.
No, they're not. Not in this question, they're not. If you can only save one, Julie or Finn, which would you choose, Ouchie?
Well, you save Finn. If you save Finn, you get Julie.
Do you? What if the circumstances is if you save Finn, you can never have Julie appear on the show again?
I'm fine with that.
I'm not. I'd rather have Julie.
Because Finn has other characters.
Like what?
Like Finn Ross.
I don't want to see that. Poop.
Brockfinity.
I hate Brockfinity.
I don't know. I like Brock. Brock is hilarious.
But then again, I'm still trying to shiv Finn. Yeah, it's Julie. I'd shiv Finn just to make sure Julie survived.
You kill Julie if you kill Finn.
Or I kill the personality that is Finn, and we keep Julie and just live in peace and harmony.
You can't kill Bruce Wayne and expect Batman to still be around.
Well, it's my hypothetical. I can do what I want. All right, let's see here. What else need 3 questions? Does it seem weird to want to reach out to a guild you just obliterated in 6 hours in a TW match to give them some tips and help them coordinate defense better? No, it's what we do in the community.
No, nothing wrong with that.
I do that after GAC matches. We'll get. I mean, I've done that with some friends, or people that I've done matches with, and be like, oh God, your defense was this and this, and we start talking about like the different teams and stuff like that. Yeah, that's normal, man. I mean, it's one thing to want to win, but then talking about the game is what we do, and helping other people out. We do that all the time, so that wouldn't shock me at all, and I think that's totally normal.
Assuming the guild cares, because it might be a guild that just doesn't care.
Yeah, if they don't care, they'll tell you.
And there is that too.
Yeah, so yeah, I think that's totally normal behavior. Question, nightmare for Ouchie. Nightmare. Question for Ouchie. Why don't you show that pretty face more often on cam? I've seen you on Heidi's Ladies Night. It's not like you're hideous to look at. Well, I've told Ouchie she's
well, thank you.
I've told Ouchie that a million times. She doesn't listen. It's
that's
typical woman. She just doesn't think she's gorgeous, and then you have to tell her a million times because Ouchie is gorgeous, and she doesn't want to hear it, and it's ridiculous.
No. If you hear it, listen to this.
Hear
You hear
what?
this?
Oh, she's doing dishes from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Putting dishes away.
Well,
I'm not at my computer.
Okay.
And I don't have like a GoPro where I can walk around my house and do chores and be on a webcam.
Well, not every time, Ouchie. I mean, sometimes you're busy while you're streaming and you're busy with real life stuff. I get it, but fans want to see you more often, Ouchie girl. I'm just saying.
Well, they can dial up my OnlyFans site.
Get out of here.
There you go.
I gave up that fight a long time ago. There, Nightmare. She does just give up. Sting's question: what does your roster look like sorted by speed? What is mine? Oh, well, okay. Let's see what I do need to do a little bit more work on that too. I've been changing some mods and stuff. I got some new mods I need to work on, but I haven't done yet. So you can see Ray and Kyle. Well, that's a given. Then I got Darth Revan, Boss, Bastila, Darth Malik, Hux, Hero, Finn, Rex, BB-8, Jedi Revan, the Mando, Resistance Hero, Grief, Scav Ray. Admiral Thrawn will go up higher, and R2 will go up higher once I relic them. And then you can see the rest. Watt will go up higher once I do him. So, yeah, you can see the speed order right there. I got them characters rocking and rolling because they're the engines that get that shit going. I hope that helps you out there, Stings. Back to slaying people with Jedi Luke. All right. Nightmare question: why did Barbie break up with Ken? Because Ken came in another box. Okay.
Oh,
wow. Well, that's baloney because we know that neither Barbie nor Ken are anatomically correct, nor should they be. Kind of a hard one to explain.
I used to have Barbies, of course, because I'm a girl.
Oh, sure.
And I was an 80s girl.
Sure.
And I had one Barbie whose head, like Barbie's bodies are like a hard plastic, but their head is kind of rubbery.
Mm-hmm.
And her head split, so it wouldn't stay on her neck. So I had other Barbies. So like I had my Ken and my Barbie that got married, and then I had this headless Barbie. And I would just have her head come and haunt him at night, and that was like the ghost of his first wife.
That makes total sense
Nice.
to me.
That was my 5-year-old brain.
I mean, that really does make sense.
I hung out with my grandma a lot watching soap operas when I was little.
It still doesn't explain the haunting of the headless Barbie.
Gino just donated. I don't know what.
Oh wow!
Currency that is. Ron RON.
I don't know.
But he says, "What's your 2 cents
Wow.
on the Mandalorian? Is the no helmet the way, or you think the rumors are just fake?" I personally blame Finn.
Let's figure this out real quick. What did he just donate in dollars? Let me see here. 'Cause I don't know
10 euro. He donated 10 euro.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, so there you go. So what's your 2 cents? The Mandalorian, is the no helmet the way, or you think the rumors are just false? I personally blame Finn. Is the no helmet the way?
Supposedly the rumor is that what's his name that plays the Mandalorian left in the middle of filming season 2.
I mean, I don't
Like,
pay attention
quit.
to that crap. I just don't, man. Like, you know, there's all kinds of rumors that fly about all this stuff that goes on. I mean, who cares? As long as I get the finished product and it's fantastic.
God, sorry.
What's that?
I just dropped something. I was just getting ready to say, if you have any doubts, check out Pedro Pascal's Instagram.
What did it say on his Instagram?
Well, he was just posting stuff yesterday about Mandalorian things and tagged himself as the Mandalorian, so he's definitely still...
okay, then maybe the rumors are just that, rumors.
And it could be just maybe one day, and this happens on sets. I hate to tell you this, they're all human beings. He didn't like the way the scene was going, or he had a disagreement, and maybe he got angry, he just walked off, but never heard of him really having any issues on any movies he's ever done before, so... maybe he just got frustrated one day and then he just walked off because he was like, God, I need a break, you know, and that happens, you know, so It's not that big a deal, yo.
Well, then I guess Pascal's probably,
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna
Never
tell a lie, desert you. Thank you, Rick Ashley. Sung by the voice of Ranger J, 1999.
And what a voice.
Yeah, Rick Ashley.
If you guys missed Ranger singing on Twitch Sings.
Yeah, how did I do, Ouchie?
Very nicely, especially because you didn't really have any music.
Oh, you're talking about when I did Mount Prison with Creed?
Yeah, I mean, you heard the music, so
yeah.
it was a lovely a cappella version.
And then Finn tried to sing some of the hardest songs. I'm like, I'm not attempting that crap. Are you crazy? I already know that's outside of my range. Finn's like, nope, I'm going to go for it. Like, oh, no.
And then someone was suggesting that Finn sing a Tool song, and I said,
oh, no.
Yeah, let Ranger sing those.
You imagine Finn singing 46 and 2?
I think all they had is Schism. I think Schism's the only one.
Is that the only one they have?
On Twitch Sings, yeah.
I think Finn could do the normal parts fine, but when it came to the screaming part, I think he'd have a little bit of a problem. What do you think?
I don't picture Finn as a screamer.
He just doesn't get angry enough. Well, he did. He did Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Yeah.
Is that the rat in the cage one?
Yeah.
I can't stupid
the
Smashing
world
Pumpkins.
is a vampire.
Yeah. He just wasn't very angry during the screamy parts.
Yeah, even though Finn sucks, try to sing a song. Let's see. Master Oogway, question. Love hearing from Ouchie. Why does she love Star Wars and SWGOH? Which Jedi would she be? Oh, Ouchie's evil like me. We're going dark side, baby. But if you had a Jedi, you had to pick, what would it be?
Pick a Jedi?
Yeah, that was a question.
Ugh.
This is, I'll read again. Question from Master Oogway. He says, love hearing from Ouchie. Why does she love Star Wars and SWGOH? And which Jedi would she be?
Well, I take the first part. I grew up on Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in '76, so I was right there, right at the beginning. And when I was little, I had the little records with the read-along books. All that stuff, and I had them all memorized. Like, we didn't have a VCR, but I still had the majority of everything memorized from those books on tape. And I used to pretend to be Princess Leia and sit on the couch in the living room and pretend the couch was Jabba the Hutt. And it's just always been there. And now I have a kid named Anakin.
Yeah.
So can I pick like Anakin or Ben Solo? I mean, are they really Jedi? They're not really. They're kind of Jedi, but then not anymore. But then one was.
You pick whoever you want, Ouchie girl.
Not a Jedi or a Sith.
Yeah, you pick whatever you want. It's fine. Let's see here. Nightmare question.
Princess Leia. Oh, she was almost a Jedi. I'll pick her.
Yeah, she was trained. She was trained in the Jedi. She was trained in your Jedi arts. Nightmare question. Which mythical sci-fi universe would you rather live in, hypothetically? Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, or other? Oh, for me, it's without a doubt. Harry Potter, no. I don't give a shit about Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter, but I don't want to live in there. It's just England. Magic. I am really torn. Because I absolutely adore Lord of the Rings. But
that would be cool, but
Star Wars is Star Wars, man. It'll always be Star Wars. I mean, if I ended up Lord of the Rings, I would be tickled to death. I mean, if I could, like, if those places really existed, like, Lothlorien, or, I mean, I would love to go to Rivendell. Hell, I'd love to go to Valinor, hang out with the Anar, and be like, hey, so you guys are guides. Got some questions for you. Hanging out in the Hall of Mandos with Mandos, like, so give me the skinny about why elves are reincarnated and they come here, but humans don't. Come on, I know Arrow didn't tell you, but come on, give me the skinny. But no, I think that would be cool to, I mean, think of like if Minas Tirith really existed, I'd go there for like a month and just walk around. I mean, I'd love that kind of shit. But it's Star Wars. At the end of the day, it's Star Wars. We're talking a galaxy worth of stuff. Naboo, Coruscant, all these amazing places. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
for me.
hundreds of planets.
I mean, Middle
Each
Earth
with a single ecosystem.
I do love Star Wars, but if I had a choice, I'd probably pick Firefly. I'm sorry.
Oh, was that an option?
No, it was not an option. So
he said or other.
Oh,
okay. He did say or other.
Grim's got to write in.
I mean, I brown coat
take
for
my
life.
life, take my land, take me where I cannot. I love that show. I adore that show, and I love that. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Do you know that, girl?
I love
that. No,
I love that
really
series.
don't. He says the best one-liners ever. And I aim to misbehave. It's like, oh shit.
If you want to think about it, look very closely at the Razor Crest. There's a lot of throwbacks to the Serenity, the ship.
Yeah, I miss the old Serenity. I miss it.
And food for thought, if you don't know, Serenity's not the name of the movie. It's the name of the ship.
Yeah.
In Fire.
All right, let's see here. Question for Ranger: have you removed your ray for crit avoidance and tenacity yet? Have I removed your ray for crit avoidance and tenacity? I think you meant remodded my ray for... No, I have not. I did not. And I don't know which ray you're talking about. Are you talking about Galactic Legend Ray? Are you talking about JTR? Are you talking about Stick Ray? What are we talking about here, thing? God damn it. Yee. Alright. Let's see here. What are any other questions here? We're just chilling out with you guys today. Nightmare question for Ouchie. Fracture, isolate, heal the following: Pedro Pascal, Adam Driver, Grid.
That is not fair.
I've had to do it many times. Suck it up, Buttercup. Answer the question.
Well, one person is a member of the community.
Well, are you going to fracture, isolate, or heal? Go with what you're...
Are they all hurting? Like if I'm healing them? Who's on my team?
You can only heal one, you can isolate one, and you can fracture one. So it's the Mando, shirtless Kylo, or Grid.
Wait, did he say... He said Ben Solo?
No, he said Adam Driver, but we can...
Adam Driver, okay.
Yeah, so he can be any form of that you want.
Can I take some time to think about it?
No, on the spot. Go with your gut.
Okay, I'll isolate Adam Driver. I'll heal Grid, and who's left?
The Mando, Pedro Pascal.
I guess I'll fracture Mandalorian.
No death.
He already got fractured in Game of Thrones.
That's true. He did such a good role. I remember reading that. I remember reading that in the book, and he played that so perfectly as compared to the book. Oh, it was so good. All right, next question. Let me see if there's any more. Oh. In our Wilson question, a lot of people are saying Galactic Legend Luke is the hardest Galactic Legend unlock. What's your take? It's not that it's hard. So if we look at the requirements for Luke so far, it's 3PO. No, we'll go this way and do it. If we go to the guide, there we go. So if you look at the requisites here, 6-star Y-wing, no. Mon Mothma is a newer character, so is 3 Baka. It's going to take a little time to farm, but they're marquee characters. It's just a time sink, right? So if we look at the other characters, Old Man, he's not hard to get. Not hard to get at all. But if you look at the rest of these characters, JTR requires you to work on characters to get it unlocked. 3PO takes 5 Ewoks to get him unlocked. Jedi Luke takes, not only does he takes a bunch of characters that are crazy. You have 2 characters that are get 1 and some other ones that are just like, wow. Rolo is behind Hoth TV. Chewbacca is the 5 bounty hunters. Han's a raid, mainly raid reward. right? R2D2, you need 5 Empire, and that's what we have so far. And then just to get for Jedi Knight Luke, you have to have all 9 of those characters at Relic 3, including, them having their prerequisites that you have to have for some of them. So when you add Hermit Yoda and Womp and stuff like that, it's a lot. There's pros and cons to this. The con is it is an exceptionally long farm, right? It's going to take you, if you go for Jedi Master Luke as a newer player, you have a tremendous amount of work for you, and it's going to take you a while. We don't even have the last 5 pieces yet of what the next 5 prerequisites are going to be. The pro is you get some pretty badass characters out of this that really work well. Now, if we go to the opposite side, Palpatine, some of the characters are good and they're easier to get. You don't have to deal with a lot of the legendaries and heroic stuff that you have to deal with Luke. But a lot of the characters in there are garbage. I'm sorry, Relic 4 Krennic, please. I mean, Royal Guard, come on. Relicing Maul, bleh. So it's like, you don't get as many good characters, but every character on that team for Luke is goddamn amazing. They're all amazing characters, and even the Y-Wing is, it's a damn fine ship right there. Let me tell you, folks, that's a really good ship. So,
well, there's also another thing to take into account as well as, even though some of those characters aren't so good, it might. Palp might make up for it. He might make those characters amazing.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
Well, we'll have to see, but I mean,
what they do.
But yeah, if you look at the prerequisites, I think it's easier to get Palps in the long term because it doesn't have all these blocks and stuff. It doesn't have like Jedi Luke associated with it yet, but we still have more information to get. So that's where we stand right now. And then that could change once we get the last 5 prerequisites. They could throw some stuff like Revan and Malak as part of what you need for Emperor Palpatine, EEE, Eternal Emperor Palpatine. So I don't know. I mean, Luke's going to be a longer grind with more characters that you're going to have to grind other characters for. I think someone said it was like 51 characters in total that you have to get farmed and things of that nature at certain points to go get these characters. So it's a lot. It's a lot of work and effort to get characters for that. So
and Gino does make a good point in chat. Palp is more free to play friendly for the farm than Jedi Master Luke is.
It is. I mean, Jedi Master Luke is not that it's not. You can just still do it free to play. However, it's going to take you much longer to get it done. Just for the prerequisites for Jedi Luke. I mean, that's still 9 characters at Relic 3. That's going to take a long time. It's free to play. The other thing too that's been brought to my attention is like Rolo. Yeah, you can get her with get 2, get 1 of those. But to get her shards fast, you have to be in a guild that's doing Hoth TV to unlock her. Because you need her 7 stars and then Relic 3.
And not many guilds are doing that anymore.
Yeah. So. I mean, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. And it's just the sheer number of characters. I mean, 5 Ewoks you need 5 Ewoks to get 3PO. The Bounty Hunter one is not easy because you need 5 Bounty Hunters at pretty solid levels to get Chewbacca. Han, is mainly a raid character. And if you look at those 2 get characters, Womp and Hermit Yoda, a lot of people are not even touched those as newer players because they're working on what? Malak and Gas, which should be their priority. You want those 2 characters on your team done and 7-starred and rock and roll. And then you go back and get Womp and Hermit Yoda. It's pretty much the plan that you see most people doing. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's absolutely a lot. So, yeah. Let's see, other questions. But yeah, I think getting Galactic Legend Luke, it's not that it's harder, it's just by harder, it's way more paywally and more a longer farm than anything. So it's not very free to play friendly at all. Let's see. What else? Any 3 questions? Isn't it time for Mom Mothma to be farmable on a node? Yeah, I think so. She should be here soon, if not already. I know she's in the shipments, I believe, right? They released her to shipments.
Yeah, she'll probably become farmable the same time that Piet does.
And
2 more weeks or something like that?
Maybe today, because remember they're upping the Piet stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it could be today if they do announce the Galactic Legends new ones, that they'll see Mon Mothma's now in this node and Piet's in this node. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Makes
and our
complete
Wilson,
sense.
yep. And our Wilson question: should they release the last requirements today? Oh, should they release the last requirements today? Are you going to stream it? Oh yeah. Well, either we'll do it on the Wednesday night stream. We'll do it on the Wednesday night stream. We'll wait till then because we got a big group of panel guests coming on, and we can discuss it and look at it. Oh, break it down. Oh man, I had to yawn there for a second and stretch a little bit. Get the old blood flowing in the muscles. I think they're starting to realize it's like, oh, the stream's almost over. Time to work out. Chocolat bleu. All right. Any other questions? Let me check again. Dialar's Twilight Tactics says, hey Dialar, he says, question, how do I farm unlimited beef and bean burritos free to play? Asking for a friend. Well, there's always stealing.
Well, if I remember correctly, there's you could do surveys for gift cards. Hey, those do work. I have several friends that do that all the time. That's how they they get lots of food for not much work.
There you go. Thing Cairo question: What if the new raid is Starkiller Base and the rewards are 2 ships, one for First Order, one for Resistance, which ends up making them duo metas? I'd be fine with that. I don't have a problem with that.
Hey, that could be cool. Maybe get a First Order tank ship. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Resistance needs one too, so I'm fine with both of those. It's not a bad idea. That wouldn't surprise me if it was Starkiller Base. That'd be kind of cool. Nightmare question for Graham: who is the most badass female character? Ellen Ripley, Sarah Connor, or Princess Leia? Ah.
Ooh, that's a tough decision. All 3 of them are pretty badass.
Yeah, Ripley's amazing. Sarah's amazing.
You know,
amazing.
I think I'd have to pick Ripley.
Oh yeah, that scene.
Yeah, I'd agree.
She,
get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I mean, taking a flamethrower rifle into the hive by herself. You know, so.
Yeah, Sarah Connor, she did face off against Terminators, but Ripley was surrounded by aliens and just, man.
Sarah always had help, right?
Yeah. And Princess Leia. Princess Leia was always cool, and she's a badass too. They're all badass, but
now, I mean, to be honest, a lot of the badassery of Princess Leia was in the extended universe.
Oh yeah, she was a godly
I mean,
badass.
she was insane in the comics.
Well,
she eventually became a Jedi.
Yeah.
So you know.
And I'm trying to remember her teacher. I know it was the
all 3 of those
Mon
are badass
Calamari Jedi
characters.
was her master that taught her about healing and some other
no.
yeah, force healing. And I can't remember the name of the character, but yeah. She was unbelievably powerful.
Yeah, she was stronger than Luke.
No, she wasn't stronger than Luke. Her powers were different. Luke was, come on, man. Luke in the books, man, was ridiculous. The stuff he did was crazy. Although, you know, went toe to toe with Jason Solo, who was Darth Kratos, and it was a tie. Mm-hmm. You know, so that tells you how badass Jason Solo was. But then again, I think the most powerful character that turned out to be the most powerful was Jaina Solo. She was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And she was ridiculously good at flying. She was the spitting image of Luke in a lot of ways. With, you know, her abilities as a pilot and her abilities in the Force. She was unbelievable. And then she got trained by none other than Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I mean, how badass can you be, man? That girl was... And I've got her figure back here, too, man. She is unbelievable. All right, let me update here. Let's see. Question for Ranger. How many enemy female characters are more badass than the women Nightmare mentioned? Oh, quite a lot. I mean, we can go into all kinds of ridiculously badass women in anime. God, if I had to do a top 5 list just off the top of my head, there's so many that my brain just went into overdrive and I had like 9,000 characters in there.
Most of the pilots from most of the Eve pilots from Evangelion.
Well, not so much. So if you think about it, if I had to pick some, I think Android 18 is pretty badass from Dragon Ball Z. Revy from Black Lagoon, one of my most favorite badass characters ever. Who else? I'm just going through some of the ones I've watched recently. Oh yeah, Author from Fate Zero. She was unbelievably badass. Those 3 pop into my brain. Nico Robin from One Piece is unbelievably overpowered and badass. I'm going through each anime series and thinking about it. But I've watched a lot of different anime that the protagonists are. It's not necessarily a shonen where there's action and stuff.
Well, actually, when you think about it, a lot of animes, most of the badass characters are female characters.
A lot of them are.
The ones that kick royal ass.
I'm just going through like characters. All the series that are shonen.
Just like real life.
Yeah, pretty much. Although not necessarily. I mean, how could you forget Major from
Ghost in the Shell?
One of the most badass characters.
Makoto Kusanagi.
I'm trying to not look at chat and just come up with them in my own brain.
Well, there's a lot of female characters in the King of Fighters series as well.
There is.
Kicked royal ass.
Oh, Urza from Fairy Tail. She's ungodly stupid.
BCM. Sailor Moon.
No, it's not Sailor Moon.
She-Ra.
I mean,
not an anime. But I do agree She-Ra is pretty badass.
She-Ra. Red Sonja, if we're going that way too.
Oh, Red Sonja. Yeah.
Red Sonja, wow. What other anime characters? I'm going through Bleach. Going through Naruto. Naruto, unfortunately, the female characters were not as strong as their male counterparts for the most part, which was a shame. Mainly because when he did the story. Naruto. My Hero Academia. I wouldn't say that unfortunately it's one of those two where the females have some pretty badass powers, but again the protagonists are mainly the dudes, so they usually get that more OP stuff. That's not going to work.
Everybody.
Mew from World's Strongest Disciple. That girl was ridiculously overpowered and just the nicest, sweetest girl ever. But you don't want her fighting because she'll kick your ass. She was pretty amazing.
And if Riemann was here, he'd say the Pink Ranger for Power Rangers.
Who else? Just going through all the series that I've watched over the years. I'm thinking of Sinbad, but what a badass woman in that.
Princess from Voltron.
Yeah. And the new Voltron? Yes, absolutely. The old one, not so much. The new Voltron, yeah, she was very... Oh, what's her name from Castlevania? And I can't think of the character's name. That's the maid. She's pretty amazing as well. So there are lots of examples of really badass. Seven Deadly Sins, you've got Merlin, who's ridiculous. She's just ridiculous.
What's her name? The giant
OP.
What's your name?
Oh,
Deanna, I think it is, or
Deanne.
Deanne?
Yep, she's insanely powerful. So there's two characters right there. Merlin especially. Merlin's ridiculous. Again, I'm going through each series, trying to think of each one. I'm thinking Attack of Titan. What's her name? She was pretty badass in their world.
Feature Mountain.
What's that?
Oh, talking to me. Sorry.
So there's
no, a wild Heinzie appears.
What? No.
Yes!
No.
What's up, Heinzie?
No.
How you doing?
No.
How you doing?
How you doing, Ouchie? Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How-
Heinzie, you filthy mongrel. What are you doing here?
I love you too, brother.
No,
nice to chat
that's
with you
not
too. Miss you a lot, as you know.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's all lies.
I was actually heading off to bed soon, man. I saw you guys live. I thought I'd
Yeah,
pop
we're
in.
just bullshitting because we're just kind of waiting on bated breath here, bro. These nice announcements of characters and shit.
Yeah, it should be in a few hours normally, isn't it?
We're hoping, but they could be delayed on it. You know, we think it's going to be today.
Should be today. It should be today your time. Yeah, it should be
think,
normally
right, but
normally in the next 3 or 4 hours. It normally pops up when I'm asleep. So, which is normally about 3 hours from now. So,
yeah,
it should be soon. Yeah.
We're hoping, right, that we're going to get some kind of something, right? We get these last 5 so we can start making decisions and stuff.
Yeah. What do you think they're going to be? What's
I don't
what's the
know.
plan?
I mean, it could be anything, man. I'm completely thrown off by what they've picked so far. I mean, if you had to put a gun to me, I think BB-8 for Luke. I'm thinking BB-8, Biggs Wedge, Leia, Farm Boy Luke. Those would be my 5 for the next 5.
Interesting.
Just because they all tie into the Luke theme.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Hermit Yoda is one of
Well,
those.
you think they're gonna put in some of the dark side characters for Luke, like they did with
It could be
with Kylo, how you have to have veteran Han, type thing.
something. We could see crew as a requirement, or we could see maybe, I don't know. Dark side, I'm really at a loss for. The only thing I can think of is that maybe they try to offset with having to get Luke for Jedi Master Luke, that we may get either like gas. Highly doubt that might be one, or we get
Maybe
like
TIE fighter pilot.
maybe, but I think it's going to be like Darth Revan and Malak will be needed for. It seems like a Sith theme over there for Palpatine, Heinzie. I don't know. I mean, your guess is as good as mine, and I mean, those totally pull those out of my ass because they can go a totally different direction.
Well,
and
yeah, because like for me, it shocked me. I'm all, why the hell is Marauder, an Old Republic character, have anything to do with Palpatine?
Mm-hmm.
True.
So,
True.
What are you thinking?
This is the thing. I've got this lingering feeling that there's something not great coming. I don't know. Like, it's going to be something that's you didn't. You were doing all right. Oh, you did it.
like an Ugg not required for Jedi
Oh
Luke.
God.
I hope I'm wrong.
Or
I really
Lobot.
do. I hope I'm wrong, but I've just got this lingering feeling it's going to be like, oh, you didn't. Yeah, you did. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Hey,
Let's hope not.
Yeah, go ahead. Go, Heinzie.
What about Tomato Trooper? I mean, hello. Fine
It
Lauder.
makes sense. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. Any of those, like him especially, I wouldn't have any problems with. It's just when they go outside of the box and they do some straight stuff. And we were just talking about this, like the requirements for Luke are. So if you look at the 2 requirements, Emperor Palpatine's easier to get, but the characters, some of them are just bleh. They suck, right?
Yeah.
It's a waste of materials. Luke,
Hello.
yeah, the Luke one sucks because it requires so many heroic and legendary characters and event characters that it takes forever if you're not a veteran player. But and that's the bad thing. But the good thing is you get some incredible characters out of it. Every character in there, we just looked at it, is an amazing. Even the Y-wing is in a great ship. I mean, it really is, because it counters Houndstooth and can do a lot of crazy stuff for you on the Rebel fleet. So there's not one character so far in the Luke thing that you can't look at and be like, yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, they're amazing. If you
And
have
that's what I'm
more.
worried about. That's why I'm worried. There's going to be this little bit at the end. It's like, oh, you did it again. I'm talking like for Luke, like Hoth brothers sort of crap.
Oh,
like
yeah.
see,
I don't know.
I can see something that's just like out of the blue. You go, what do you call curveball coming? I'm waiting for the
There's a
curveball
curveball coming. There's absolutely a curveball coming.
because it's been too smooth so far. There hasn't been that much, butt hurt yet. So I mean, give it time. There's got to be something that you're just going to go.
Yeah,
Oh,
there'll be something that'll make Ram Bam happy. It'll be Mace Windu required.
Oh,
We'll
boy.
accept. There you go. And then Ram Bam will be like, "Oh, I told you."
All right, we just got bombarded by
What the
9,000 questions since Heinzie popped in. Let's try to get through these real quick.
Sorry, guys. Sorry,
no,
rude.
no, absolutely. I already told you you're welcome here anytime. So,
How are you, Skewers? I love you guys. I'm sorry if I haven't said hello. I know a few people said hello. Hey, how are you, legends?
yeah, say hi to everybody and say hi to Heinzie. Heinzie, say hi to the Skewers.
Mwah. Love you guys. You know it.
Let's see. Fury just popped into the chat and she says she's hungry. Someone get her some food. I'll do it if you don't. You bastards won't.
Bacon, yum.
Yeah, I love bacon. Bacon. Let's see here. I lost my place. In our Wilson question, Mark Hamill said he wants Mary J to be canon. Thoughts? She should be canon. I wish she was canon. She was my favorite
Yes,
characters.
please.
In the Star Wars universe, just characters. Period. I mean,
Well, I mean,
adore
technically,
her.
when you think about it, she might already be canon because there's a sign in Galaxy's Edge that says Mara Jade lives.
I don't know if that makes her
Just
canon.
some cheeky employee did that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Until it's announced on a little one-liner from the show or something, I don't know. I would love to see Mara Jade. She is still one of my most favorite character, period, that I've ever read. Or I mean, from her first introduction as the Hand of the Emperor to when she became a Jedi, even to spoilers, it's only been like this for like years. So sorry, you don't want to hear what happens to Mary Jade. Sorry.
Yeah, her
Until her
storyline was so well written.
Yeah.
It really was.
Even through the Vong series, I mean, her being sick and being pregnant with Luke's son, and still 5 months prego in the middle of battle
Kicking
fighting
ass.
Kicking
Yeah.
ass. And she had a debilitating disease, so she had to use half the force to hold that at bay while she's sitting there fighting all these Vong and she's prego. Sounds like Nev. Hey, look, there's Nev too. We got an Aussie, we got a Brit, we got a pickle hater, and we've got a mechanic. So we've got the full spectrum.
I saw Heinzie come in and had to come in and represent England.
I mean, that sounds like the start of a really, really bad joke. I'm not going to lie.
Ouchie, a Brit, and an Aussie go into a bar.
I'm kind of jealous though. I mean, like Nev, you've taken the whole, slept in hair look to a whole new freaking level, brother. I'm not gonna lie. That's some quality.
Product.
Yeah.
I put too much product in my hair yesterday. Way too much. Look at it. Look at it. Backside. Backside.
Yeah.
Just I put way too much product in my
Very
hair.
spiky.
I thought that was the look. If you put your finger in the socket, I mean, that's the sort of look I thought you had going on there, brother. That's
Still got hair though, haven't I, mate?
Yeah, you got some. I've got plenty. It's just down there.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on from that.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's an Eternal Twins question. Shame on you, Stings. Master Igwe question. You missed or didn't hear my question on Lord of the Rings Second Age questions. I did. Must have missed that one. I'm sorry, Master Igwe. Apologies, bro. We can discuss that another time. I'll be at Heinzie and Nev here. We'll get to more Lord of the Rings stuff another time. Betty Hall, hi Betty. Says, question Ranger, are you rewatching episodes of One Piece, or are you currently keeping up with the episodes? I'm in the Wano Saga at episode 925. No, I actually read the manga. I stopped watching. I go back and watch highlights to see how they did certain battles, but I'm actually 990 some. I'm at the 1,000 mark, I think. I have to go back and see what I can't remember what, but I read the manga, and then for certain episodes I go back, and once they release it I'll go back and watch it. But too much filler in the damn anime for One Piece drives me goddamn bananas. And it's like, all right, I want to watch this, I want to get to the good stuff. All right, okay, now we're at the good stuff, and then I'll go watch it in the anime. But yeah, but I'm caught up all on One Piece, all the stories, all the arcs, everything. So I've started One Piece back in '99. This thing's been going on for me for 20 years. God dang, what's wrong with me? God damn it. Made me feel old really quick. E9 Stranger, can you show your territory wars? No, I'm not showing my territory wars anymore.
Why not?
Well,
did you lose?
I think we won, but the guild's like, they don't want me. And I think there's certain things that we do and strategies and stuff of that nature. And
ooh, I'm hearing a bit of like Team Instinct IP. Freaking actually I'm hearing
proprietary.
Yeah,
I'm hearing a bit.
They put some tough teams in front of ships.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful sharing those secrets. They might kick you out.
It's very, very sneaky.
I just don't want to reveal
up
stuff.
front.
I did it before, and then
balls of murder bears behind that.
No, we're not doing that stuff. Let me tell you, we really mixed
Here's
it
the
up.
thing.
This one threw me off. This TW threw me off because they had me put down some teams with combination. I was like, but that gets rid of my other team. It's like, wait, what are we doing? What is these comedy? Who came up with this? So they're trying some new strats. So
there's no more with the SWGOH.GG now that they are doing a GAC meta report. Proprietary information for territory wars it's non-existent now. Or if you wanted to know,
pretty much the same stuff for GAC.
It's the same stuff. If you wanted to know what TI put in defense because they're so secretive about their defensive teams or about their counters, all you have to do is go onto SWGOH.GG, find every single individual member of TI, look at their GACs and see what they put down, and then you know roughly what they're going to be using in territory wars. So nothing that they put in defense is secret because each individual member of TI is going to be using those same defensive.
No, I agree with you
1,000%.
GACs. But when I'm live and I'm live doing it, I'm just not gonna go in there and start dicking around there.
I've got actually I'm interested to find out. I was speaking to our boy Azrael earlier today or last night, actually your time, and yeah, he was saying that he'd been up for 36 hours straight. They're in the middle of the Super Bowl right now. Apparently, TI Blue is going up against More One.
Oh, God,
so,
that's a
epic battle.
Yeah.
I bet you that's a really good fight.
It was up to 36, and yeah, I asked him, how's it all going? And he said, it's a slog. That's all he said. So I'll be interested to see how that's played out at the end. But yeah, my understanding is that he's up against it. I haven't heard from him since he's probably finally got some sleep. But
all right,
crazy.
Let's see here. Next question. Betty Hall, question Ranger, have you watched Kill la Kill? Yes, I have. Pretty good series. I've watched so many anime. Sometimes I know I've watched it, but it's kind of become mumbled at this point. I actually have to go and look and see. Oh yeah, I did watch it. This is like Berserk. Someone mentioned Berserk the other day, and I'm like, God, I haven't talked about Berserk in forever because I haven't watched it in forever, or thought about when I read the manga years ago. So a lot of anime, like from Death Note or all these other animes that I've watched, I have to sit there and think about it for a second and really get my brain wrapped around it. So and I'm still watching new ones right now. I just finished Food Wars. I'm doing which one am I doing right now? What was Sinbad? I can't think of the name of it. God damn it. It's fantastic. I'm loving the shit out of it. Let's see. Nightmare for everybody. Transformers, Voltron, or Thundercats? Well, if we're going to include the new Voltron series, I'm going with Voltron. I absolutely love Voltron.
That was great. I like that too.
Transformers has got a special place in my heart too. Well, that's tough.
Thundercats for me.
Yeah, Thundercats were pretty amazing back in the
Not
day.
the new Thundercats.
Thundercats.
I thought they did a pretty decent job with the new Thundercats. I actually like some of the
animation was just.
I love the animation.
I couldn't stand it.
And that's the thing about animation. Some people like certain styles, some people don't. Like some people, like with One Piece, the reason they won't go in there is like it looks the animation style, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. Like, get past that, give it a shot. You may like it because the fight scenes are incredible, and the story, a lot of the story and themes are fantastic. I still think Fate Zero is still. The fight scenes in that. I mean, Iskander is one of my favorite characters of all time. But each one has its own little flair. Like Konosuba, Like, oh my goddess, that's the funniest shit I've ever watched. I've never laughed so hard in my life, but I don't watch it because it's got great fights. I mean, the fights are there, but they're there for comedy purposes. So, all right. Dayyyy says, question, how many Fosters does one have to drink to simply walk into Mordor?
Oh,
Even with 10,000 Fosters, it was surely folly.
I can make some if you need to. I'm actually going to make a fresh batch.
Not while you're on this show, you're not.
Well,
I can make a fresh batch, no problem, if you want. Just saying.
I was gonna say if they catch you drinking Fosters in Mordor, they'll kick your ass out.
I'd kill you, and I'm Australian. I'd kill you as well. Like you just be.
I mean, even orcs don't drink that stuff.
No, hey, and that's a low bar right there, isn't it?
Let's see here. Enos again says, question, now it's just not asking. He says, show your territory wars. What is no? I'll take the next question for 300, Trebek. Think Harrell, question for Heinze. Isolate, fracture, or annihilate the following. Ouchie, a Dasher, and Finn with the wig on.
Sorry, what was the question?
So if you have to isolate, fracture, or annihilate the following 3 people.
Okay.
Ouchie, Adastra, and Finn, but with his Bob Ross wig on.
Isolate Finn. That's a done deal.
Okay, we're isolating Finn. So who you're going to annihilate and fracture?
Oh, I'd annihilate Ouchie every day of the week. Don't worry about that. That's a done deal.
Wait, I want to change my answer. Was annihilate the other kind of annihilate?
And then I guess the Dasher's giving me fracture.
Yeah. Oh, I'd break her for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. That's really, really bad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to sound that way, but I kind of did.
Nightmare question: can we get a shout out to Dayyyy, please? Been using his SLRK guide and haven't lost any tickets yet. Well done, Dayyyy, and thanks my brother from Canada. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I know we put ours out too. I mean, the new, it's not, I did it with Heinze. We have our guide out, but we also did the event and videos for Kylo with Heinze as well. So
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's pretty simple once you get the strat down, and if you got the mods, you're good.
Yeah, I actually think Kylo's easier than Ray. I really do.
It's way easier than Ray.
I've been helping a lot of guys do Ray again lately, and it's just like, yeah, this is just even more of a grind than Kylo is.
It really is. It sucks. Yeah. All right, more questions, I'm sure. Let me refresh here, because I'm sure they're coming, because as soon as YouTube popped on stage, they started coming in. Yes, there is. Good Lord. Nightmare question. Who has a better curveball, Pedro Martinez or Capital Games?
Capital Games has a fair ball to the nuts.
BCM, the Vikings here is his question. Where's the Viking sounding guy? Well, you're not on here, BCM, so we don't. Oh, you mean the Swedish chef? He's busy cooking. Think Kyrell, if BCM joins for Viking representation, then I want to join for Latino representation. Okay, get the hell out of here, you two. Get a room. Dayyyy, question for Nev, aka Dad. We still gotta come up with the false narrative for this last week of GAC. What?
All right, okay. Just hit me. Just hit me up in DMs, mate.
Yeah, I've had no time to give my response. I went 2-1. One was a tie. Nev, there you go.
I'm literally writing reports. I'm sat here writing reports for tonight's show as we speak.
I know Nev's been calling me out, but my 3 losses were all pretty much all full clears, and then I lost one by I got 1924. The guy that got 1920, I was like, God damn! And then that one I got 1924 was a tie. I'm like, 1924 is not a good number for me. You think normally it would be? It's not. Full clear 1924. You're like, God damn, that's rough.
Oh no, Ranger. I mean, just be thankful that it's. I mean, when I get promoted to Division 1, it's going to go from calling you out to full on smack talk, because you will be my rival as soon as I get promoted to Division 1. But it's not
really the same thing. You're not facing the same kind of teams and stuff that I'm facing. So that's what I don't like about the fact that Division 1 is like 4.5 million range, is that I think they need to add some divisions, just because it's like comparing apples to oranges. Like Nev has a certain strategy and teams that he uses that work, and he's facing certain teams at that level. But if you're comparing to someone, say, like at the upper end where they're facing like ungodly mods and all the Galactic Legends and all this stuff. It's a different fight altogether. You know, I mean,
yeah, I will be facing the algorithm, the 80 algorithm will be, for me, it's going to be about 1.45 million. So I'm going to be facing other people with that same 1.45 million. Yours is what, 1.9? Your top 80?
I have no idea.
What, is it 2?
I have no clue. I haven't looked in a while. And I don't even know how to.
So I'm still facing someone comparable to me. I'm not facing someone comparable to you.
And the fights are just different. So I mean, I always say anybody that does well. I think if you get Kyber in this day and age, depending on where you're at, and you have a positive, really high, like 10-2, 9-3, 11-1. It's so hard to go undefeated. First of all, in any 4 rounds of GAC, but you have to really think about it. What's that?
Fruit Ninja Mike does it. Bitcoin does it. They've only lost 1 match in 3 months. I
know, but again, they're going to lose. It's really hard, and I think that, you know, for where they're at and what they're doing, they're totally cool. But again, I think it's still really tough. You just mentioned a couple people. The rest of everybody goes 11-1, and you're like, okay, you know. So
can I call it like an Australian does? Ranger says it's like apples and oranges. I'm just gonna say the divisions and they just need to be fixed like yesterday.
All right, very nice.
Next seasons, we will be doing a lot of tweaking. Because obviously we're only at the halfway point now, 3 months in. We've got another 3 months, and when we finish our first season, we will be tweaking the entire thing and changing up all of the divisions so that they're I don't know if it'll be more even, but we're going to tweak it up so that it's a lot more different from what it currently is.
Yeah, I think you guys are doing a great job.
Splits. There's going to be a lot more breakdowns in Division 1. Put it that way.
No, I think you guys are doing a great job. And speaking of that, Ray Rock says GAC Center tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight.
Okay. Nightmare question: worst '80s movie, Red Sonja or Howard the Duck? Oh God, Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
Yeah. Oh. Red Sonja is bad too, but Howard the Duck, man. Ugh. Question for Heinze: how much damage do you think the Holdo maneuver will do in the raid?
Nothing. She'll run out of gas before she even.
Oh boy!
Before she gets.
It'll be like Darth Nihilus insta kill.
Mm-hmm. 99999 damage. That's it. Ouchie Dumpling question. Ouchie has a question for Ouchie. Okay, question. How sad is Ouchie that Baldur's Gate 3 early access has been pushed from September 30th to October 6th? I don't know, Ouchie. How sad are you?
Pretty sad.
Okay, she's a sad. Someone get her donut. NR Wilson question. I know we've had legend stuff in game. What do you feel about promotional characters outside of Star Wars being introduced? Rue from Street Fighter, etc. In Galaxy of Heroes? Get out of here!
Joking.
I don't want to see that.
Now, some of the remember Star Wars Rivals? How they put in some of the special edition comic book characters from Star Wars in there, like the special the cyber suit Luke with the wrist lightsaber.
Sure, but
you know, that one was
universe. Cool. I don't want to see,
but like crossovers between different. Like,
I don't want to have Luffy come into the game.
Ranger, what if it was Star Wars Lord of the Rings crossover?
No, I don't want to see that.
You don't want to have Aragorn with the lightsaber?
No.
Oh, come on, The Witcher. I'm sorry, but The Witcher with a lightsaber was pretty badass.
I think it'd be badass. I don't want it in the game. Just if you want to create a game where you can use any character, like that one game where you can use different characters from like Capcom versus Marvel or something like that, or something like a spoof like that with that kind of game, sure, go for it. But don't bring in like don't bring in Naruto into Star Wars. I don't want to see it.
Ranger doesn't want any peanut butter in his chocolate.
No, I love peanut butter in my chocolate. I do it in my shake every day. But when we're talking separate universes, then no. Thing Kyrell question for Heinze: would you be mad if the new raid is Starkiller Base? We have a raid for each air except for the Air of Resistance, so would it make sense for you?
Dude, I don't give a There it is. I don't care. Just give us a raid, bro. Not one bit. Starkiller Base would be pretty epic as well. But I don't care if it's Death Star or Starkiller Base or any of them. I mean, they love their newer sort of series anyway. So that sort of follows the same sort of cadence they're running with. But, man, I just want a raid that I can muck around my guild and have a challenge to work towards together. Something that
because it ain't Lightside GOTB.
It ain't Lightside Geo, and it definitely ain't the bloody the Sith raid. That's for sure.
No,
we're soloing it now.
I'm going to Kylo Ren. I just put on odd. I'm like, oh, I got to phase 2. Oh, I died.
Man,
but,
I got guys soloing it today. I checked it today, and there was 27 out of 50 that soloed it with Kylo teams today.
It's ridiculous.
Like, it's a joke. It's done. It's cooked. Sim it. Whatever. I don't care. Just
give
us something else.
Dayyyy, Oreos and milk or Tim Hortons smile cookies? I don't eat cookies.
Tim Tams.
I'll go with that. I don't know.
Ooh, Tim Tams are amazing.
All right.
You know it.
All right. Hashtag or question for everyone. Preference in order of most to least. GoBots, Transor Z, or Mask? Mask. Definitely.
Mask.
Then Transor and GoBots. GoBots did not hit for me. Transor did, but Mask. Come on.
I remember Transor Z.
Yeah,
I actually had
the arm that lifted up and shot all the missiles out. Yep.
I had the 12-inch action figure, the limited edition with the gold on it. Back when I was a kid.
He's got a 12-incher. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Not
Yeah.
bad. Pretty impressive.
Just throwing that out there. Nightmare question for Nev. How much weight do you put into the new raid rumors?
I don't put any weight into the rumors, none whatsoever. But we know that they started on a ship raid in October of last year because they told us during a Q&A. So, which then got obviously mothballed at the beginning of the year. So, do they have the ability to put a fleet raid out? Yes. Are they going to? Probably not until after this. Probably not until after this second round of Galactic Legends has been done and dusted.
Yep.
They're going to want to put as much emphasis on this second set of sequel trilogy characters because that's what will be getting dictated to them by Lucasfilm. But I think once that's out, we'll get that period, that 2-month period where CG are allowed to do what they like. And I think that when that time period kicks in, that's when they'll take the mothballs off.
Didn't
the ship
Fulbright
raid
say
that they started in October last year?
Didn't Fulbright say that for the 50th year anniversary, maybe that was a rumor that's when the raid was going to launch Heinze on last grid session?
Again, he said they were working on it in development. He didn't have a lot more than that. He kept it pretty close to his chest, but he was very confident. And to be, as I've discussed before, and obviously in another video as well with Rogue Actions with Cubs, that I trust Fulbright to, if he's got something that he believes, I'd believe him every day of the week.
I'll go with it.
I hold him to that high standard.
All right, Think Hyrule, around the corner, you're going to play the new Cobra Kai game. I'm not. I love that series and I love that show, and I'll watch the shit out of it.
How good is that show?
So
The show is awesome. It's the best thing on YouTube.
It's now on Netflix. They moved. Netflix bought it.
Yeah,
it was on YouTube.
The best thing on Netflix.
Yeah, it started out on YouTube though.
Started out on YouTube though.
That was what they used to
so amazingly good.
Can't wait for them to bring back Elizabeth Shue in season 3.
I can't wait, man. You know she's coming, man.
Oh God, she's coming, and she's going to be hot.
Let's see. Nightmare question for Heinze. Would you rather see Kathleen Kennedy step down as president of Lucasfilms or have a Death Star raid in SWGOH?
Okay, I've got an answer for this. Actually, I've got an answer for this. This is what I want. Bye, Kathy. Right? Bye, Kathy.
He really wants
Love
that
you,
raid.
Kathy. Thanks for staying. No, I'm not done yet, bro. I'm not done yet. Okay. See you, Kathy. All right. I want our boy Favreau to take over, please. That would be great. That would be magnificent. And give me a Mando raid instead, and everyone's a winner.
All right.
Yeah. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
There you go. Dayyyy question. Changed my mind. Anything Granville Island makes Balter XPA look like Foster's Light?
Oh, Foster's Heavy's bad enough. What would you want light for?
I don't know. I don't drink that shit. I don't drink beer, period. The only reason I've drinking beer lately is because I had kidney stones. That's it. I don't drink beer.
Oh, come on. You closet love beer. We know you love beer.
Yeah, that's why I'm always drinking bourbon. Good call,
Well,
Heinzie. Any
the
other bright
problem is,
observations,
Heinzie-
Mr. Einstein, over there you want to make?
So easily triggered, isn't he?
The problem with Ranger is the reason why
Where do
he
we
doesn't
start?
like beer so much is he's never had good beer.
Yeah, I've never been to Oktoberfest in Germany. and had
Oh.
good beer. You're right. Good call, Grim. You're over 2 as well.
No, I mean, like I keep on telling you, dude, if you want to drink some good beer, get like Pacifico or have some Guinness or, get
I just,
some good local
it
brews.
just doesn't. I prefer hard liquor. I just am. I'm a bourbon. I'm a Scotch fan. I mean, I love whiskey. I like rum. I mean, tequila. I'll do shots of all day. It's just for me, beer just. Bleh. I just don't like it. Now I understand if you like it, and I understand the appeal, and if you do, great.
Beer is disgusting.
Yeah.
He likes liquor hard. You heard it first.
Beer is not disgusting.
It is disgusting.
If it's made properly and it's served at the correct
Convince
temperature,
yourself
it's lovely.
that the swill that people used to drink because they couldn't drink regular water because it was infested with bacteria and parasites is good, then you can drink it.
I was
I'm not drinking
dropping
it.
fat bombs.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
technically, that's also wine as well.
I don't drink that either.
I was going to say
I
that's
do
more
like
the
wine. I like wine. There's some
Actually,
wines that
that's
I really
all
do like.
alcoholic products. Most alcoholic products date back
It's just how it's
to where
fermented
people
and
can drink
distilled and all that
water.
stuff.
Yeah, but people don't just chug like rum all day
Hey, Captain
unless
Jack
you're Jack
does.
Sparrow.
Yeah.
You know,
Onto the rum.
There was a time where people really only drank beer, right? Even kids, because that's all you could drink because you couldn't drink the water.
ale. Yeah.
All right.
Grande.
Let's see here. King77 question: how are folks liking the boys? I haven't caught up. I've only watched the first episode because I want to see how they tied in from season 1 to season 2. I'm going to binge the shit out of it, but so far, boys it's the boys, man. What can I say? I mean, it's phenomenal. All right. Let's see here. Any other questions? I'm sure there will be.
Anyways, I gotta take off.
Yeah,
I
go
gotta
for it.
get
Yeah,
ready
we're gonna do a
for
couple
some
more. We're
work.
gonna wrap it up here because I got to go
Sunday.
work out.
So-
I got to get ready for the big string. You know who we're having on tonight, Nevin and Heinzie? We got Jigabachi.
Oh, cool.
We're having Mort
Oh, no.
and Ando.
Oh, hell.
And I was talking with Ando yesterday. I didn't know this. He's an Army Ranger like me.
Dead set.
I didn't know that. He told me that
Is he-
yesterday. I was like, "Get the really?"
Is he a better one?
There's no better ones. We're all equal. No, seriously, we just don't look at it like that. If you earned your tab and you earned you
Dude,
served.
I was joshing.
No,
I
no,
was
no.
being-
Seriously, I mean, but no, the question is like, who's the Navy SEALs and all that
I know.
crap?
I'm just joking, man.
It's
I was
like
just joking.
the 4 branches of the U.S. military. I always think they're the best. And no matter what argument you make, they will never change their mind.
I know.
Family of
I'm not
Marines,
gonna go there.
trust me, I get that shit all the time. The
I'm
devil
just
dog
with
and
you,
the hoorah and all that crap. It's like, oh my god.
No one from the chair force is in that argument, though.
You
So many ex-squaddies content creators. What is that? I don't get that. Why are so many ex-squaddies content creators?
I think it's a personality trait.
Early retirement. They got something to do.
That, and we like fantastical stuff. It was really interesting. I remember reading the story about J.R. Tolkien and a lot of, and it just was, it was part of this other thing I was reading about. A lot of soldiers, because they've been in such a real world experiences over and over again, they look for fantastical stuff as an escape. Now, some they go 2 ways. Either they become addicts and they just try to escape through diluting. That's why there's a high codependency on drugs and alcohol and medication, because they just want to forget. And others go like kind of like you and me, Ned. We go into like, we love like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, and our brains just go into this mystical place where we try to imagine ourselves there, and that's why we connect to that stuff. That's why you see a lot of military people that are like that. It was interesting. They started with Tolkien, how he created the Lord of the Rings. He's in the trenches writing this shit. I mean, he's thinking about like, the worst situation ever. He's trying to come up with the Elven language and stuff. I thought it was fascinating. Let's see. Hashtag question: why can't I just use a previously owned tune like SLKR I don't actually own it. To command the ship, he already commands like tile silencer. I don't know. Talk to CG. that's what, their rules, their game. They set the pieces in motion the way they want.
He had a different ship by then.
Yeah, he had the silencer too, whatever we're calling it. Thing Kyrell, question for Heinzie. Did you ever hear the tragedy of the baseball tokens? It is a Grande legend. Yes, I think Heinzie's heard that story, right?
Yes, we have sort of touched on this quite some time ago, very early on. Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's not something you tell children.
Yeah, I've got there's big country out there. U.S. Navy is the best. I've got a counter argument to that, and it's only one word: big country. Ram bam. That's all I'm saying, straight up. And no love for Space Force, says Kane. How can you not love Space Force? Because they have space pads. So why not?
Look at my pants. They're from outer space.
Space pads.
Oh, God. Okay, we're getting way too many questions. Nightmare, if you had a time machine that could use only one time to go back in time to find out a mystery, then come back, what mystery would you want to solve? How the hell did they build the pyramids? I've seen those things up close. I want to know how they build that shit. I want to see it in real time. That's for me. That's what I want to see. What about you, Heinz? Anything in history where you'd like to go back and solve a mystery?
Let's solve the mystery on how the hell they made Fosters without getting shot. Because seriously, I don't know how they thought about that stuff. That's it. That's just wrong town.
Yeah. Okay. Nev, what about you?
A mystery.
Historical mystery that you'd like to go back and see.
Mystery that I'd like to go back and find. I would like to go back to probably around about 12,500 years ago, when the
at the end of the first ice age. Okay.
Yeah, basically that there was a big old asteroid that crashed into the Earth.
I think in North America, right? Somewhere around there.
Yeah, Green and North America.
It caused another
I'd like to
ice
go
age.
back to just before that event occurred, to see just how far advanced, human civilization.
Well, we're
was
finding
before,
stuff all the time.
It's
it's pushed back, like our theory about like how advanced were human beings at that time period, because we always thought it was Mesopotamia, but now that we found the place in Turkey and other places where like these date back about that time.
Göbekli
Temple. Yep.
Yeah, Göbekli Tepe. It'd be really, really interesting to see just how far along humanity had come at that point before it was effectively sent back to the Stone Age, because they always talk about that in the movies. Some extinction level event sending us back to the Stone Age, and it'd be interesting to see just how far humanity had come along up to that point in human history before it was, for all intents and purposes, sent back to the Stone Age.
Yeah, they were showing those ice cores where it was like at a certain point that ice age ended, and then they had a brief warming period, and then all of a sudden another ice age. So they're like, that doesn't make sense with all the other data. So it was. I think that'd be great. Ouchie,
can I give a quick serious one on the way out there? One, you might find this surprising for an Australian. I'd actually like to know what happened with Kennedy. I think that'd be pretty interesting.
Well, we know what happened with Kennedy. People just don't accept it.
Who was the man on the grassy knoll?
Well, again, I'd like to know the truth.
Well, the magic bullet that changed directions?
Who knows?
It's been explained.
The magic bullet wasn't a magic bullet.
It was not a magic bullet.
Maybe not maybe. Who knows? I'd like to know. Yeah, I'd like to know what the actual truth is.
That's true. And maybe you can prove for once and all and get rid of all the conspiracies of like what actually happened.
That's right. Straight up.
Yep, that's not a bad one. Ouchie, you have one?
Yeah.
What?
I'm going back to the Big Bang.
Oh.
I bet you are.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to go back before the Big Bang and see what caused the Big Bang?
Well, yeah. I'll come back like 5 minutes before.
Okay.
Hello, Infinity Stones. Just saying.
All right. Have you watched Doom Patrol Harley Quinn? I have watched the new Harley Quinn. I've not watched Doom Patrol the new Harley Quinn animated series. Funny as hell. God, if you have not watched it, you need to. It's ridiculous. It's very raunchy. It's very R-rated. So if you're gonna watch it, just but you would, if you were a comic book fan, you would love the shit out of that. What's her name? Kelly. I can't say her last name. From The Big Bang Theory, does the voice of Harley Quinn. It is fantastic. And last thing I'm going to say,
can't read a comic book with Harley Quinn in it without hearing her voice now.
Affinity. Last question on that note. Question, Ranger, how is SOS and how does it feel to be in alliance when Finn is a warmongering officer? I've already said that I'm doing SOS to get in my feel for it, state of survival. I will be ignoring you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. If I can avoid talking to you as much as possible, I think that'll be a good, healthy relationship because I know how you are. You're a mad little scientist. I've seen the chat. I'm surprised I haven't shivved you already with all the 9,000 things you say in a minute. So when the mutiny happens and you are left out for the crows, but like, well, I kind of saw this coming. So I'm just getting my feet wet. So, all right. I think that's all the questions. So, all right, that was a lot. We got bombarded here because, of course, when Heinzie and the Nev pop in, that's what happens. So, what we're going to... It's a picture of me without my bike. All right.
There's a question out there as well. It's just come in. Which has a better cricket team? The answer to that's Australia. Actually, that's not
England.
a question.
It's the ECB.
My response to that is
question. I thought I'd throw it out there that
yeah, I don't
the English suck at their own game they made. I just wanted to make that 100% clear. That was all. Sorry about that.
Yeah, don't give a shit.
Got it. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to end the stream here. I got a lot of stuff to do before the stream tonight. We're going to have a big stream. Hopefully we get the big announcement of what the new requirements for Galactic Legends are going to be, so we can discuss those. Nav, what time for GA Center tonight?
GA Center tonight is 9:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 Eastern Time.
There you go. So perfect time is that we'll be done with our stream by then, and then you can go watch the GAC Center. So you can check that out and support those guys. If you haven't watched it, Nev and Flair do a great job. Please go watch on the Escape Podcast and watch that. And it's a lot of fun just to see, and it's all in good fun, right? So, Heinzie, we got the grid session coming up on Friday. I will not be there because I think it's just you and grid this time.
Yeah, we got asked to do a one-on-one. Grid and I just as a one-off for a while. We haven't done that since the start, so we're going to do one this week, and then we're going to bring you boys on next week for sure. But don't worry about my crap today. I just want to give a big shout out to Nev and the boys of the podcast. They did that charity stream last weekend, guys.
Yes, I jumped on for a little bit,
and that was magnificent. That shit was awesome. Yeah. So well done, man. Great job. Just earned a crazy amount of cash.
Yep,
for World Child Cancer, did an amazing job. So, dude, well done, tip my hat, brother.
And speaking,
it was
of that,
it was a team
effort. And speaking of that, we're gonna our charity announcement coming up soon. We're going to be announcing our we fight the fight on cancer as well, and we'll be announcing our charity stuff here as well soon. So be prepared for that. All right, Ouchie, any parting words before we go?
Nanu.
Okay, Mort. All right. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So, guys, check out these other great content creators. Check out their stuff. Get ready for the big show tonight. Hopefully, we have some big news. Either way, we're going to have fun because it's going to be Jig, it's going to be Ando, it's going to be Mort, and then me and Finn and whoever else we got. It's going to be a fun show tonight. So prepare for that. Remember, VIP 7 p.m. Eastern. We do the pre-stream where we get everything set up. I yell at Finn a lot because he's last-minuting my ass on shit, and I want to kill him. And you guys get to watch the argument of mommy and daddy. And then we go right into the big stream, the longest-running live stream in the community, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then right after that, you can go check out Nev on the GAC. So the GAC Center. There you go. Perfect.
Yay.
Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. Last thing I'll say is wash your hands, wash your face, do the social distancing, wear a mask. We're over 200,000 deaths in the U.S. and climbing. At 24,000, or 24 states just reported uptakes. We had a huge uptake in cases yesterday, like 52,000. What are we doing, folks? Seriously. Do the right shit. Seriously. God, this is out of control. I don't want to wear a mask. Well, then, hope you enjoyed Corona. But, yeah, so thank you, Nev. Thank you, Heinz, for jumping on. Always a pleasure. Ouchie, always a pleasure to have you on. Everyone have a great rest of your day, and we'll holler at you later. Bye-bye.
She loves a big bang.